into it. What's up? This is A Legend coming from Atlanta, Georgia, with some wrestling news. I actually got more today than usual. Maybe because I started later today. I don't know what's going on. But let's jump right into it. CM Punk got on Twitter recently, hinting that he will be retiring um, in 2015. And other Punk news is a possible match at WrestleMania for Stone Cold versus CM Punk. There's just talks and rumors about it now, but talks and rumors go to leading and stuff. Stone Cold, I saw last week after I did my show, did a tout or something on his redneck website talking about he's heard about Punk talking about him, but he ain't actually heard what Punk said. He's waiting to get back to the States to see what was said about him by CM Punk. So, I mean, the rumors could be true. Punk and Austin hadn't had a physical altercation yet, but I can see. So, I mean, I think that would be worth going to see WrestleMania 29. To me personally, I think that's the only match that I think they got presented for it. WrestleMania tickets are not on sale yet, but you can go to pwrshow.com and they already got a whole section. They still got seats and tickets left, so I mean that might be a good option. They got a very great package. They got parties. Last year party had people like Kevin Nash and a lot of different people down in Miami. I know Kevin Nash was one of them. The Hurricane, X-Pac. Very different people. A whole bunch of former celebrities or wrestlers that you used to see on TV. Rob Terry, TNA superstars, former WWE superstars. Everybody was there, so you might want to get. I mean, who knows who they have this year? So you might want to take them up on that package. Going on back to wrestling news. I have more for you. Ryback apparently had this Goldberg. And Goldberg has snapped back. I didn't read everything that was said, but that's one of the headlines on the Venture Report, which is really providing us with all our wrestling news. Angelina Love and Velvet Sky is wrestling in Maryland October 27th. So people who might know people in Maryland as fans of those ladies, you might want to go there. Hector Garza. It has lung cancer, and he's retiring from wrestling for that. I don't know who Hector Garza is, but apparently he was a big deal in WCW and TNA. I don't know who he is, but he's retiring. That was one of the big headlines on the Venture Report. Let's go back to TNA last Thursday. I mean, Bubba Wyatt and Sting teamed up against the tag team champions. They won. They shook hands, and they really hyped up Bound for Glory. I don't remember everything that happened. I can remember that. I remember Rob Van Dam challenging Zema Ion for the X Division Championship, and Austin Aries finally turned heel. And then you go into the pay-per-view, which I'll get back to in a second because that didn't happen yet. SmackDown happened before that. And Friday Night SmackDown, they had started with a competition between the Bro Kick and the WMD Knockout Punch by the Big Show. The Knockout Punch was more powerful than the kick this time. They said the kick should be more powerful because it comes from the legs, but not this time. Big Show's punch was like 1805 or 1807, 1809, something like that. But Sheamus' kick was only 400 and some whatever they measured it in. But Sheamus kind of left embarrassed. His Bro Kick was blocked by the Big Show on Monday, and yeah, I mean that's just another story, but. I don't know. I'm really hoping the Big Show wins at Hell in a Cell at the end of the month. But yeah, that's just another story. Other things happen on SmackDown. I don't really remember. I didn't really take no notes on it. It was a good show. I liked it. TNA really did kind of make me want to go see Bound for Glory, but Not enough to make me drive the Conyers to the movie theater or pay $30, $40 for it. So of course I didn't see it, but I did get the news on it. So we go into TNA Bound for Glory. We have, count 'em, four new champions. Four new champions. We have a new Knockouts champion in Tara. Her boyfriend was some dude from the show Lost. Um, we got a new X Division champion in Rob Van Dam. Yes, I love it. I didn't even know he qualified for the X Division. I thought he had got too heavy for it, but he is the new X Division champion. We have a new World Heavyweight champion in none other than Jeff Hardy. I am so glad for him. I was really hoping Austin Aries didn't leave champion, but Jeff Hardy did it. I mean, it was a conclusion of all the hard work he did, all the rehab he was talking about. Last year, that time, he was sitting in jail missing Bound for Glory. This year, he's the TNA World Champion. I'm proud. I'm happy for Jeff. Good job, Jeff Hardy. He won. And then we have tag team champions Chavo and Supermax Hernandez. They won the TNA championships, which I think is a good move. I think they will probably be better champions than Daniels and Kazarian. They was kind of boring as tag team champions to me, but I mean, I think that was a good move. That do kind of take us back to quotes Dave Hero over at PWR show a while back before I started doing the show. I used to listen to PWR show.com Monday Night Meltdown. You might want to check that out. That's every night after Monday Night Raw. They got a show on Thursday Night Impact. After Impact Wrestling, you might want to check them out. They're pretty good. And then they got PWR Primetime. You might want to check them out. All this free promotion for them. But anyway, getting back quoting Dave Hero from that company, used to say when people come over from WWE, they automatically put a belt on him. Jeff came over, he got some championships put on him. I think he done held their title, I know, on more than one occasion. Who else? Rob Van Dam held, he was pretty much their John Cena for a second. He held the TNA belt when he came over at the beginning of last year. Mr. Anderson held the belt. Devon and Bubba Ray, they became 20-sometime tag team champions over there. So, yeah, it happens. I mean, when you come over to TNA, you was a somewhat kind of star over in WWE, you get their belt. But hey, Chavo came over. I kind of knew him and Hernandez was gonna get the belt. AJ and Kurt wasn't really vibing Thursday. Daniels and Kazarian, the odds was against them, so it just kind of left Chavo and Hernandez. I'm glad that he got the belt. And guess who is the face, and we're not saying the leader yet, but the face of Aces and Eights is none other than Devon. Yeah, I'll let that marinate for a second. Devon. Yeah, all that drama, all the waiting, all that what was going on, it was Devon. And that was the face, or the so-called leader of the Aces and Eights. I don't see where they're going with it. PWR show, their opinion is we just gotta wait and see. It might be intriguing. I don't know. They usually are right about stuff like that. But right now, I'm not intrigued. I'm more disappointed. That's my opinion. But that's pretty much Bound for Glory. It was a good show. Bobby Roode lost to James Storm. James Storm got the victory. And that's pretty much it. Let's see. Monday Night Raw wasn't the best. 70% of PWR show fans gave it a pass, and 30% gave it a fail. I was one part of that 70%, but that's exactly the grade I gave Monday Night Raw. If it wasn't for Vince McMahon, it wasn't for that ending segment of Monday Night Raw, I would have been very disappointed. Brodus Clay is losing week after week after week pretty soon he's gonna be like MVP was when he lost his 10, he lost everything. He's gonna lose his dancer girls, which really might help him because what's the point you having these fine ass beautiful women out out coming to the ring with you every week, but you're losing. I think Cameron's DUI kind of messed him up. He was kind of winning before that. He didn't really have a loss. And then they ain't really want him on TV without her. So she comes back after her little 10, 20-day suspension. And, yeah, and he's just kind of been losing ever since. I forgot about main event. I wasn't that entertained last week. We saw the Big Show versus Randy Orton. And this week is The Miz versus Kofi Kingston. We saw it last night. Kofi won. Actually busted The Miz open for real. So we're going to see how that fight goes tomorrow night on Monday Night Main Event. Wednesday Night Main Event, excuse me. We'll see how that go. I give last week's main event a B because it was entertaining. Rey Mysterio was sick, so we didn't get the conclusion of the tag team finals. So we just see how that goes between Team Rhodes Scholars and Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. So Sin Cara beat Damien Sandow last Friday on SmackDown. So we'll see where that goes. You know, that's all the news. I gave SmackDown a pass, and it was an A. It was entertaining. I don't remember everything that happened, but I do remember seeing Sin Cara beat Damien Sandow. That's all the news and opinions that I have for you this week. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter at alegend82 on Twitter. At alegend82 at yahoo.com on Facebook. Like me on there. You can watch all my shows on there. You can follow me on YouTube. Like this episode, everything. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'm out.